I'm trying to make top dollar, man, so I can pay my house off, shit like that. And that's the kind of moves I'm trying to make. I ain't trying to save up and buy a Harley. I'm trying to save up and pay for my house. Okay, y'all. Good morning, good morning. It's Tuesday morning. It's 10 minutes to 7, and y'all see the racer, man. He's pulling out, man, pulling out. Toby's on the way. Yeah, we got a lot to do today. We're gonna be down on the $1 Million Street and all that. So we got a few we need to do in front of that. You know, to make up. Well, it don't make up, but it's not as much work either. To make up for the ones that we are not doing on the $1 Million Street, right? So yeah, not a lot going on, man. You know, it's a little bit chilly out. Going into May, it's that time, man. It is that time. So it's gonna be another beautiful day. A little chilly this morning, but boy, that's a small price to pay for how beautiful it is. We'll probably work till around, I want to say around 2, man. I don't know for sure. You just never know. Toby missed a piece of this HOA. We're going to have to come back and do that, but I'm not going to do that this morning because these folks over here, I get started with a lawnmower over here this early, man. They'll be like, man, they're cutting that. Yeah, all that. So we'll be over here to cut that right there this afternoon. We got 2 pieces. He didn't cut yesterday, and I could have cut them too. I didn't cut them either. So, but everything else is looking pretty good over here. Kind of going a little bit backwards because see, it rained Sunday, and Saturday we was on a skid steer job, so I'm a little bit behind on this week's jobs as far as the lawns go. I gotta do this one over here though. It's my commercial customer, and they're gonna be calling me. It looked bad. I rode by there yesterday, and it looked really bad. We usually do it over the weekend because it's a business and it's easier. But it rained, and I did skid steer work, so we're like 3 days behind on this one, and it's bad. It's real tall, real thick, all that here. I hate going this way and then have it turn back and go back the other way. It kind of goes against everything I'm thinking about all the time. So, but I'll get over here and get this one going, get a good place for Toby to park. And once we do this one, that'll wrap up all the commercial work with all the jobs for this particular commercial account, and I can invoice them and get a pretty big check, you know, probably like $1,200–1,300 check Friday. That clock ain't wrong. It ain't wrong. We're gonna do what we gotta do to stay moving. So, pulling up to the first one, y'all. Deuces. Well, we had $290 already, man, and look, that's 8 a.m. 8 a.m. y'all. Yeah, it was cold out there though. So glad to get those 3 done right there. That's yeah, that's $290. So that's pretty good. Sticking and moving, y'all. Sticking and moving. We'll be on the $1 Million Street today, and you know, we haven't done the 2 that are owned by one person. You know, and they're not returning calls or nothing. So we're gonna see if they. I doubt they got somebody else to cut it. I doubt it. Dude don't like to pay me, and I can do it pretty efficiently, and you know, number friendly, because well, we're already there doing the other two. So if they hire somebody else, I don't think they will. He won't return my call. So I'm not gonna beg folks to cut their grass, man. You know, and if they come up to me today, say, hey, can you do ours today too? And I'm like, no, I'm gonna have to. You can't. You know, 5 acre properties is not something I pencil in. So, you know, it is what it is, man. But for it to be 10 minutes after 8, and we done got all that done, that's gravy, man. I mean, that is freaking really good. All right, y'all, 10 minutes after 9, and I'm done with that one. So we at what, 280, 60, 340. He's doing a 60. We'll be at $400 before 10 o'clock. And then we got to do not the HOA, but the $1 million street. And then we got to wrap up the what we didn't cut on the HOA yesterday, which is only about 15 minutes worth of stuff. I just didn't want to do it this morning. Yeah. So try to get a little footage over here. I can't guarantee it, man. Cause we're busy, man. Even though we're making great time, I really could probably incorporate another couple of yards over here if I wanted to. But we got to come back down here anyway to do the Fayetteville run. So we plucked 2 of them off of the Fayetteville run, you know, that we would normally do like tomorrow or the next day. So we can incorporate 2 other ones on that day. Got to kind of, to me, man, you got to kind of move things around a little bit. Well, you got to kind of, I don't want to say move things around, but you got to get everybody in order on the right day and all that. So, yeah. But that little hour heads up this morning that we got started, a solid hour and 10 minutes early, that's gonna make a huge difference on how much money you can make. It makes a huge difference. Like, I don't know what time we're gonna get done, but it's gonna be relatively early, and you know, I think it'll be before 2. That's my thinking. So I'll get on over here and mow us a place to park, and because we got a lot of mowing over here, so I'm gonna go on and get the mowing, and then when he gets here, he gets to do the weed eating, some of the weed eating. You know, I'll do some too. But I may tweak this a little bit. If we make this good a time, if we make really good time today, then I'll know I can add another yard on this day or 2. Be nice to be able to do the whole Fayetteville route and these 2, but that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That would be 10. So, but it doesn't matter how many yards it is. You know, 10 yards don't sound like a lot, but when they are, you know, 5 acres each or whatever, they're pretty bad. So, okay, guys. So we're over here. You know, we do the one over there, and we do this one right here, and we was doing this one over here and the one in the cul-de-sac. They started doing it themselves. Now, I don't know how long that's going to last, because they're not the type of people that's going to, well, they're not going to be able to keep a piece of equipment, because he's not going to spend money. They cut it with a tractor mower. I mean, I guess I lost it, right, for now. But I know the property is very difficult to do.
They didn't do a lot of weed eating or anything like that. What it is his family's living on his dime, and so he's telling them, look, y'all living here for free on my dime, right? At least y'all can do is cut the freaking grass. I guarantee that's what he's saying to them. I mean, damn, what else y'all doing? Y'all living out here, y'all ain't paying no rent, y'all ain't paying no bills, you know. So he probably ended up buying a lawnmower and let brother-in-law or somebody cut it. You know, you never know. But I know, and you know, that I know that that's a lot of grass. And the only reason why they cut it is maybe they had a family member that was needing money or something like that. But we're talking about a consistent cut. And that may be good with them. They may just decide, you know, that they'll cut it once a month or whatever, you know, every 6 weeks or whatever. But you got this property and the one in the cul-de-sac too. So it's a lot of grass, and there's a lot of things that can go wrong too. And I'm a pro at this. So these guys, they're not, they don't cut grass for a living or nothing. So, but it looks like they cut everything but the back 40 over there. But that property out there is rough on the lawnmower, real rough. All this right here, I mean, I'm surprised they didn't get through this thing and tear a lawnmower up. You got to have big boy mowers to be able to mow that regular. And y'all see how big it is. I was only charging him $300 a cut, but it had to be a regular. That's a lot of grass, man, for 300 bucks. Now I charge another 200 to cut that back 40, but he would let it get, it would be freaking knee high. But $300 to cut that property is pretty cheap. The only thing is they don't want to do it. Well, they'll do it, you know, but they don't want to. They don't want to cut it every 2 weeks. They don't want to cut it. They don't want to cut it at all. Hell, first time I cut it, it took us all day long to cut this one property because it was so bad. I mean, they don't care nothing about the grass being freaking waist high. But anyway, we'll see how that one comes back to me. I'm not counting on it. You know, we did enough today to make up for those two. Plus, that's a lot of wear on your mower too. And you gotta, if I'm doing those two, I gotta have another person out here with me in order to make money at it. So if I could just do these two, this one and the one over there, then me and Toby can handle it. But I got a feeling they're gonna try to cut, they're gonna let it grow again, and then when it comes time to cut it again, whoever he's got cutting it, family member, they're gonna go, oh hell no, man, you know, because that's how it go, man. But anyway, we got some weed eating to do over here and all that. But so see, I hate it when they put all these weeds in the beds and stuff. We're not charging enough over here. I need to be making more money over here, period. There's too much weed eating and stuff, man, and they keep putting these flowers around and you can't spray nothing. But it's all good, y'all. All right, y'all, all right. So that's a wrap. Toby's going to go finish up the HOA on a couple pieces that we didn't get to yesterday. The little cubby holes over there, he's gonna go fix that. And that's it, man. It's 1 o'clock. So what we do, $840 today. I need to go up on these two though. I need to go up 10 on her and 20 on her. Because see, if I'm not doing the other two, it's costing me more over here. Now that ain't the customer's fault, and it shouldn't be the customer's problem, but it becomes the customer's problem. I try to keep my numbers friendly, and a lot of times the friendly number is very friendly, as long as I got a bunch of them, you know, like I'm doing all 4 of these. If I'm doing all 4 of these over here, then I can stay at the same number. But when I'm only doing 2, I'm not gonna be able to stay at the same number. I'm gonna have to go up. So let's see we'll see how, you know, we really ain't them with $30 of extra a cut. Yeah, but that $30 a damn, that $30 is the difference between
making decent money and making good money. I just don't think that there's something they're gonna be doing all summer. So they just ain't built like that, man. But we'll see. The reason I know they didn't hire nobody to do it because the neighbor told me. She says, oh, they was out there for 2 days cutting that grass with one mower. I'm like, wow, okay. I wonder if they cut this one too. See, this one ain't been cut, so it's all right, man. They'll be back. I bet you. I guarantee it. They're gonna be calling me. We'll just have to see where I'm at when they do that, man. If I'm filling in the gaps, I won't be able to take them on. They're one of them customers that kind of thinks they doing you a favor by letting you cut their grass. I've had 100 customers like that over the years, and I ain't got none now. So. And somehow I've survived. I don't know. That's a wrap. I'm trying to plot out the rest of the week. I got to put the numbers together for that drainage job. I know we're going to get the work. It's just about, well, now, you know, everybody wants to start doing projects. I've had a couple other people, you know, want me to do a lot of extra stuff on their properties, you know, now. They, you know, all winter long they could have done some of this stuff, and nobody wants to do anything until I get covered up with all this other work. You know, we're cutting grass, man, and you know, I don't know, man. It just, but yeah, we had a good day, you know, over 800, man. I mean, you know, it's not great for 2 trucks, but we just part-timers, right? We just chucking, part-timing, and doing $5 grand a week. So whenever I hire new guys out here, whether they got a lot of experience or not, I still have to show them exactly what the property entails and all that. And to me, you know, it's almost like, well, that's just common sense, but really it's not, because some of the properties are complicated. Well, Ray's just cutting grass, man. Yeah, but I'm trying to make top dollar, man. I ain't trying to just cut grass and get by. I'm trying to make top dollar, man, so I can pay my house off, shit like that. And that's kind of shit. That's the kind of moves I'm trying to make. I ain't trying to save up and buy a Harley. I'm trying to save up and pay for my house, so I can go wide open in the business then. No more mortgage. Oh my God, it'd be so sweet. Anyway, good day, good vibes, everybody. You know, everybody, just me and Toby. I'm kind of really liking just the 2 of us. I see. Before, you know, I've always had, you know, during the summer, I usually have 2 guys out here. You know, well, not really full time, though I could, but if I just had one guy like Toby, then I can manage pretty good. We can do a lot of work, man. Yeah. All that. But we can do a lot of work. But we're doing good, man. Just staying with it, man. Staying at it and steady. That way, y'all. I said that way. Deuces.